I believe I have made a significant find in the Kandarian runes, a volume of ancient Sumerian burial practices and funerary incantations. It is entitled Naturan de Manto, roughly translated, Book of the Dead. The book is bound in human flesh and inked in human blood.
Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I just gotta say thank you so much. I've finally reached a milestone. I have passed 500 subscribers and I could not have done it without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. All the comments, all the likes, just everything, all the support means the world to me. So thank you very much. Now, there's an Evil Dead game coming out next month, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't get, postponed or anything like that. So I've waited until now to talk about the Evil Dead movies, and let's just kick it off with the first one, the classic, The Evil Dead. The film starts off with a group of friends, you guessed it, heading to a cabin. How original. It doesn't take long for the excitement to begin. Scott tells Ash that the only thing that works in his vehicle is the horn.
I'll go to hell. I'm not honking at you.
They cross a questionable looking bridge.
Don't let the noise fool you, girls. This thing is solid as a rock.
They finally arrive at the cabin. Scott is the first one to enter the cabin. Later that night, Cheryl's hand becomes possessed, and she draws a book with a demonic face on it. I remember when I hit puberty, I was drawing all kinds of fucked up shit. The group is eating dinner, and the cellar trap door flies open.
Party down! Yeah.
Ash and Scott check out the cellar.
Come on, let's take this stuff upstairs. I'll grab the recorder, and you get everything else.
They play the tape that they found in the cellar.
The book is bound in human flesh and inked in human blood.
Huh. Are you sure that my ex didn't make this book? Ash gives Linda a gift. Cheryl goes to investigate some strange noises that she heard in the woods.
Is anybody out there?
She gets attacked by the woods, and this is probably the most disturbing scene of the entire movie, in my opinion. Cheryl makes it back to the cabin, and she tells the others about what happened, and she wants to leave.
I want to get out of here. I want to leave this place right now. Right now, Ashley.
Scott is kind of a dick.
I sure as hell am not leaving any place tonight.
Ash decides to take Cheryl to town, but the bridge is out. Ash listens to the tape again, and we get some more good news.
Whatever I have resurrected through this book is sure to come calling for me.
Linda and Shelly are playing spades, and out of nowhere, Cheryl calls out the cards correctly.
Jack of diamonds, Jack of clubs.
Then she turns into a complete bitch and she ruins the entire game.
Why have you disturbed our sleep?
Is she off her fucking meds?
You will die!
Cheryl falls to the ground and they go to check on her. Then we get the showdown of the century. Ash versus a weak-looking shelf.
2,000 years later.
You serious?
Luckily, Scott saves Ash and hits Cheryl with a big boot. Shelly is the next one to be possessed. After a pretty long fight scene, Scott dismembers her. After burying Shelly, Scott tells Ash that he's getting out of here.
I'm getting the hell out of here right now.
Ash checks on Linda, and he gets a surprise. Scott comes back, and he's in pretty rough shape. The Deadites continue to play mind games with Ash. After dragging Linda outside, Ash gives Scott a drink.
Well, I'll be going home together. Wouldn't you like to be going home?
Linda comes back for round 2. Ash takes care of Linda and he buries her, but she comes back again. Cheryl has escaped the cellar and she attacks Ash. Ash goes down to the cellar to get more shells. Let's just say he's having a very bloody good time. Ash goes back upstairs and the cabin starts to go crazy. Things calm down for a minute. Ash has no other choice but to shoot his sister Cheryl. Scott has reanimated into a Deadite and he chokes Ash. Ash uses the necklace that he gave Linda earlier to grab the book and throw it into the fire. This causes the Deadites to be destroyed. This leaves Ash as the only survivor. That was The Evil Dead. I have a pretty strange relationship with this movie because this was the last Evil Dead movie that I watched before, the 2013 Evil Dead movie. So I watched Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and then I went back and watched The Evil Dead. Now, it's probably the most serious in tone, but there is some unintentional funny moments in the movie.
I guessed the card right.
Yeah, truly amazing.
The characters, I think, are pretty good in the movie. You've got Ash, you got Scott, you got Linda, Cheryl, and Shelly. So you got 5 pretty good characters there. Ash is not what he will become in the other movies. So don't just watch The Evil Dead and like, oh no, what is this character? Because he doesn't do as much in this movie. I'd actually say that Scott does a lot more in this movie than Ash does. The only reason that Ash really does much is because the whole situation, because of circumstance. He is the last one left alive. You can kind of see he was kind of, I won't say a coward, but he was definitely frightened, and he kind of hid a little bit behind Scott, unfortunately. But yeah, Scott, he's a decent character. He's a little bit of a dick, though. I mean, I'll just say that. But you do kind of feel bad for him towards the end. You got Cheryl, Shelly, and Linda. I think all of them did a great job. Very creepy performance. I think the Deadites look very creepy in this movie. And that leads me to talk about the whole production of this movie. The fact that they had to wear these contact lenses for a very long time and they couldn't see nothing. That is dedication. I think this movie is endearing and kind of an inspiration to, up and coming filmmakers. Inspiring filmmakers, you should definitely watch this because it goes to show that without a budget, you can still be creative. I mean, the shots that Sam does is so well done and so innovative. And I feel like that, on top of the performances, the effects, which are pretty good actually, I think all this comes together and makes one classic film. So I highly recommend you check out The Evil Dead. And you may want to stick around because next week, we're going to be taking a look at Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn.